This week, we've been looking at the impact of US foreign policy in the Middle East as we kick off what is this new year of 2019 and where that policy could be headed this year. One country has, of course, been marked more than most. The country lived through an American invasion and an ensuing sectarian war that left more than 1 million dead. Iraq's people are still dealing with the aftermath. But one young rapper found his own way to process the past and to look to the future. Have a look at this.
This is America. Don't got you slipping up. Look how I'm living up.
It's one of the most talked about music videos of 2018, helping Childish Gambino score more than 400 million YouTube views, going viral not just in the US, but around the world, exploring the challenges of being black in America, which caught the attention of Dubai-based rapper INZ.
All the inspiration that came from my video was solely from that, just so powerful.
The New Zealand-raised musician, who was born in Scotland to Iraqi parents, decided to make his own version of the song.
Look how I'm throwing up. Prime Minister on the up. Yeah, this is Iraq. Corrupting the...
Delving into some of Iraq's darkest chapters since the US-led invasion in 2003, a country he's never visited. What is the message that you want this song to convey?
I think, for the most part, awareness. It's a bit of an, forgotten war. The reasons behind it were exaggerated, if not fabricated. The United Nations called it an illegal war.
American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger.
There's a lot of reasons for the countries that were involved to try to forget about it, and I don't think we should. A lot of lives were lost. There hasn't been justice for those families who have lost loved ones.
The music video, which released in early July, opens with an Iraqi man playing the oud. Things quickly turn very dark.
Then it's lights out. Keep sniffing the tar.
The old man represents the old and beautiful Iraq that everyone speaks of so fondly, or our parents do at least. And you see the country sort of brought to its knees by an occupying force, and then the subsequent events that happen afterwards. I'm not always doing political music, but when I do, it's about Iraq. But you find out quickly that people generally don't want to hear about politics in music. Just the fact that the original song gained that kind of traction and that kind of momentum, being a political song, is testament to the song itself. And this is the platform that we could use to sort of get a message about Iraq across to a wider audience. There's actually over 20 versions now. If you go through YouTube, you'll find so many of them.
This is Nigeria. Look, I'm living up.
And I think it's good that, everyone's shedding a light on the social and political issues that are represented in their countries.
How challenging was it to make this video? You are, for example, not prepared to even tell the viewer where it is that you made this video. Why?
Due to political sensitivities in the region, everything can be misinterpreted these days. Just saying where you had filmed the video can land you in hot water sometimes. And we just wanted to avoid all of these kind of problems.
This is Iraq. Hey, look at us blowing up. Yeah, nobody's showing up.
There have been comments that say, you have no right to talk about Iraq. You've spent so little time, if any time, in the country. To which you say what?
To say that I don't have any right to speak about Iraq, I think is a bit ignorant. I represent quite a large portion of Iraqis who are in my situation, who live abroad and haven't been able to visit or have visited very little due to what's going on.
Do you want to live in Iraq at some point?
I've always maintained that I would like to one day go back and see the places that my parents grew up in, the stories that they tell us of. I just don't think now is the right time. It's not exactly stable. The country seems to be going backwards as opposed to moving forward.
Delivered the mission accomplished.